Okay, how you doing? Hey, this is a real short video for my clients. If you're a buyer or a seller, I'm probably going to get you hooked up with a portal that drills right into the real MLS and updates you on properties and et cetera and so on. It's far better than Realtor.com or Zillow or any of that stuff because it's set up for you to actually use and find a home or sell a home versus selling agent billboards. But it's a different issue for another day. So let's get to it here. When you when I set up a portal for you, you'll get an email from the MLS system, and you got to be sure to hit view these listings so it activates your portal. And it looks like this. You're probably familiar with these types of things from the different search engines, but this one's got some features to it that are really interesting. First of all, you would the emails that you get that say, oh, here's some properties, well, those will show up in messages. And so if you lost the email and you wanted to get back to a property you saw, you can go to the messages and it'll bring those up. If you've got several searches there and there too. You've got a ability to search by an address, and we'll just go to 7717 South Cove, let's say. So it'll bring up an address. If there were any properties that were available in here, you would be able to see them. This is on your own. If you had your searches that came in, obviously they're going to go ahead and show you what's there. Green means it's active. Orange means it's under contract, or what's called pending now. You can also start your own search, and you get ability to get all this other criteria: price, bedrooms, active, pending, closed, which is pretty good to look at if you're selling or buying and want to see what things are going for. So and then if you find something in this search and you do the next thing I'm going to show you, then I'll see that too. But one of the best features is let's say you like this property and you looked at the photos on it. This here, if I save this as a possibility, or I'm going to save it as a favorite. Now, look what happens on my portal. When I go to my home page on my MLS, I now see here, and let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. That little heart I just put there shows up here, and then it shows me right here what it is, and then I can then add that to a bin. I could make a note here. This is a test note, and I add the note there. And then when you're looking at that property, you can go down here to the notes section. You can see that I put a note in there, and we can communicate that way. A lot of the information that you need or are going to want is available here, along with a whole bunch of other statistics about that property. You won't have access to the broker views, but then when you get a list of these favorites, you can pull up here the possibilities that you like, the favorites that you like, so you can reference those later. So very handy tool. But the ability to link to me and so that I can see what's going on, makes the whole process far more efficient. And it really is, once you get used to using the portal, it's way better than any of the Zillow's, Realtor.com, because we're actually getting activities done that are moving us forward instead of having to go search for it again and figure out what we're talking about, or telling me about, oh, I saw this property here and I had the blue door. And this way, by using the portal, you're linked right in. We all know what we're talking about, and we can move a lot more efficiently. So yeah, that's what I got for today. And thank you again for your support. And by the way, I'm never too busy for your referrals. Thanks again.